Hey guys, Kaido here today with another YouTube video, and I got a Kha'Zix game. This is on Korean server. When I was there, I still have videos to post from the server, so there will still be some Korea uploads. So stay tuned for that. And I'm playing for Psycho. Before I get into the game, I want to talk about some channel things. I haven't posted in 3 days because I'm kind of recovering, mentally, and just I'm recovering on sleep. I haven't slept on a real bed in like 3 months. Long story. But yeah, that. And I've been coaching a lot recently. And right now it's 50% off to get coaching from me. So it's $25 instead of the usual $50 rates. And I've been coaching a lot of people recently. I've been very happy, helping people out because I don't want to play too much solo queue right now. But talking about solo queue, I'll be playing solo queue a lot in the next upcoming week. And I don't think I'll do Twitch streams or whatever. I think I'll just do private streams on Patreon and even YouTube membership streams. So check that out. I might be setting something up like that and just playing, very privately, just chilling. And I want to build like a kind of like more close knit community. And I feel like YouTube memberships is great for that. So I'll be setting it up. So check that out soon. And also I'll be starting a second channel. I know I have the VODs channel, but that one's kind of like it's more for VODs. It's kind of like low key, just there. You guys will have want to have like extra VODs to look at, you can go check out that channel. There should be a link down in the description. But this channel that I'm talking about is I'm in the process of making it. Is basically it's gonna be very unique videos, basically dropping high kills on any champion, doing 5 roles to challenger, which I really want to do next year, fill to challenger, A to Z jungle challenge, Nuzlocke challenges, etc. And so on and so forth. I want to do this on the second channel. And this channel that we were watching this video on right now is more of the educational channel, and champions I'm very known for. Well, people like to watch me for, I guess, Kha'Zix and Kindred. So I'm gonna keep the channel very simple. Play the more popular champs that people like to watch me on, and making just educational jungle guides on every champion. So stay tuned for that. I'll be posting updates on YouTube posts and just in the videos at the beginning as an intro. So, and also for the climb, before I actually start talking about this game, I will be mainly playing. Of course, I get bored sometimes. I like playing other stuff, but I'll be playing a lot of Kindred, a lot of Kha'Zix, a lot of Graves. While climb to any challenger real quick. It'll probably only take like 2 weeks, I hope. Unless I don't feel like playing, but we'll see. I just want to rank on the count up just for fun, because I don't want to just completely let my hands just go. I want to be at least somewhat warmed up for next season. Let's talk about the game. We are versus Echo Jungle, very free matchup for Kha'Zix. So in these kind of matchups where it's very free, you can always 1v1. You can always win 1v1, and you're very strong. You take the free scaling, or you can always play the invade and get free kills. And reverse Ram is support, and there's a Morgana in this game, so very weird support picks in this game. I'm pinging my teammates back here because I want to play for Dolo Crab. I think playing for the 3v3 here is super unnecessary because one my zero mana is very low, and for the 3v3 to be good, they need to send it into us. I shouldn't be starting the fights. So because Echo decided to waste his time bot side, I play to invade his raptors here, which is very good because it's his second camp respawn, and it looks like they know that I'm on it. So now I'm here in a very weird position. So here I'm just playing to buy time and just see, just waste your time, and I get out. They actually waste so much of their time, it's crazy. And yeah, I just pushed the wave here for my Talia. And now I do have my camp respawn to take care of, so I gotta keep that in mind. I do play for the crab because Echo didn't do the crab, he was trying to defend the raptor camp. Now I got this, and I recall. The reason why I don't instantly touch my top camps, well, I'm going for this kill real quick because this guy is pushing up too far. Very clean by my best of that trade. Do a quick flash EQ. The reason why I'm recalling instead of just doing my top camps is because it is better for me to just get my recall off and just be very strong on next turn, and also I can clear my camps faster. That is why I did what I did. I'm running here to my Raptors because I thought Echo was going to play to invade it. He should have based after his Krugs. But he ended up getting the top kill. And because he did end up showing top, now, okay, I'm like, okay, well, he can't touch my Raptors anymore. So now I just clear down. I can actually just do my Gromp, my Raptors, and then my bot side. But now I'm looking at the VOD though. I feel like if I just did my bot side, cleared all the way up, and played for his second Raptor respawn, that probably was a lot better to do. Because now I can play for his respawn camps topside. Because we all know he started topside this game. You know, from tracking him, right? So, yeah, looking back on it, it's probably better to start from bots, clear all the way to topside, play for his Raptor respawn. You'll be 6 advantage on him, and then you will take his red and Krugs, because his red should spawn around 6:47 minutes, around so. So, quick little, yeah, today we learned, everyone, including myself. So, you know, I talk about a lot about level 6 timers and abusing them, and here was a very strong level 6 timer that we could have had, and we could have got a free kill on their top side. They're pulling Dragon here, Kappa. I guess they got plants. And now we're here, because, you know, my team wanted the fights. I did get 6 off it, so, you know, I can play it more. I had to play it slow. I think here I play to evolve real quick. Fighting here right away doesn't really change, because, like, I can't just kill all 3 of them on my own. I can kill, like, 1 or 2, but killing all 3 is not possible. Then here, you know, I get all 3 kills. Triple Dark Harvest stack. And you already know, game is over. I do Dragon here right away, because I'm Q evolve. If I was R evolve, I would probably just go do my Krugs and then recall. Or, you can still do this. It's just that you have to accept the fact that they will probably get the grubs. But because I have Q evolve, I'm able to do this in time. You see, I kind of would have been able to stop me if I had R evolve, because I couldn't do it as fast. And then I wouldn't be able to play for the grubs. So now I can. I'm very fed right now. Now we're going to see how we snowball this game. And also, there was 2 different games where I played this build that I wanted to use for YouTube. But recently, when I was coaching some Kha'Zix players, a lot of them would get leads and then just throw the game, pretty much. So, I know like you guys want to see more difficult games usually, but you guys should also see the games. I think Kha'Zix is champion. I think for Kindred it makes more sense to post more difficult games, but for Kha'Zix, personally, I think a lot of games, it's very easy to snowball because of the nature of the champion, how much damage you do. So that was a very good pick off, playing around the vision. But you want to make sure you are very careful with how you play with your lead, because if you die, you throw a lot of pressure off the map. It's like the enemy team knows you're dead, so they can play the game a lot more aggressive when they shouldn't be allowed to if you were alive. Also, me missing that W kind of sucks because the Echo would have died. Damn, that sucks. I end up dying here, which blows. And I could have played this fight a lot better actually if I just didn't miss my W. I get a very good strong recall here. I guess CD boots plus Warhammer. It's a very insane tempo recall actually. But I do have to think about clearing all my camps because all of it are up. So here, always prioritize just doing all your camps, ideally, because you already did Dragon, so it's a very big objective to get off the map. And then them getting all the grubs when jungle camps are all up is not really worth. So it's always better just to cycle your camps here. If you do really want to get the grubs, I always do some of your camps, then do it. And this is the beauty of playing Profane Q Evolve. Your wave clear is really insane. Well, not wave clear. Your jungle clear is really insane. I probably should have just played for the grub there, not a lie, when I looked at that. It's okay though. We still cleared a lot of our camps, so it's fine. Now we go back to our clear. And we have to really think about playing the next dragon. Top is dead again. Sucks. But we can play for his boss side camps. Because Echo, remember, he died. So we did this top side straight into the grubs. So you should always play to invade his boss side camps here. Though Raz is making some shenanigan play here, nobody knows. I still really want the blue, but their team's defending it. Kind of unlucky. I can't do it. It sucks. It is what it is. If I didn't waste my time contesting the grubs, I probably could have been here way sooner, and then I can, you know, steal his camps. Which sucks. Either way, moving on. Yeah, just make sure you're farming your camps, perma. So, do your camps, and then when your camps are down, make sure you do a play that is very guaranteed. You want to do more guaranteed plays than just taking random fights, because your spikes are very simple. Like level 6, first item, and then level 9, level 10 when your Q is maxed, and then level 11 is very strong. So I play very safe here, even though I can potentially play more. But it's too risky. Like, I mean, I can easily die 1-for-1. It's not worth it. And me dying, giving away free XP is like not good. You gotta make sure we have good conditions for dragon. Make sure I still have flash. Don't waste flash. Your flash can be used very aggressively, defensively to live, and it could, you know, change the outcome of a fight. So, I've seen like in a lot of sequences where people will just like do a shit play. It's not really killable when you look back at it, and they end up burning flash, and that could be the downside of winning a dragon fight, a rift arrow fight, or anything fights, because, you know, flash is very OP, and as a matter of fact. You see, I'm prioritizing my camps. I mean, random fighting is happening balling. Nobody knows, but, you know, it is what it is. We can still win regardless of people inting. We are in a very good state to carry. Their comp is like somewhat fine to deal with. They do have like champs like Kaisa, Raz, Rammus, but, you know, Merchad's very OP. Very good combo bomb Atulia. Pretty sure I should have been able to play a bit better to where he could die, but, you know, phase rush is pretty OP. That scenario. Atulia does end up going top lane. Do feel like this is very contestable. If Atulia didn't play to move top, they're actually trolling. But I want to play it slow here because, you know, I have Black Shield. Trying to see if I can play for it. Echo Smite early. You know, you see, I play this very slow. I got out. Actually, like, most of them end up dying. Tried to kill Kai'Sa with Flash W. Blows I couldn't. End up dying there. Probably not worth death. Not probably. Definitely not worth death. But they get my Axiom arc off it. Pretty sure I had it anyways. I think I was very like blood hungry there. You know, I mean, I flashed W forward for the Kaisa. I think you should never do that, by the way. So even I make some stupid ass mistakes sometimes, but, you know, we can learn from each other's mistakes. But yeah, sometimes you can become blood hungry and it can be very bad, but sometimes it can be very good. So if you control that hunger, you know, then, you know, you won't make dumb mistakes. By the way, we're still very strong. We have Axiom Mark. We're cycling our camps. Make sure you're always cycling your camps, you know, you're hitting your spikes. Because remember, like, level 11 you're very strong, then level 16 you're like God, right? So you want to make sure that you're still ahead in XP. And, you know, being ahead in XP means that you'll have more damage and you'll be tankier. Just like how if the enemy team is ahead of XP on you, now they're tankier, you can't do as much damage and they're harder to kill. And very important to keep that in mind. Yoink. Okay. Now let's go do our jungle. We rob that guy real quick. Pinging his jungle pets. Because I'm very ahead in camps right now. No, just doing a quick little full clear about hit 11. Thinking about Herald. Herald is spawning. So the only thing I'm thinking about, like during this time is, where can Echo make a play? Should I defend it? Or should I just trade sides? So right now I know Echo is going towards bot lane. I mean behind their mid lane tower. You know, doing defensive play or making an aggressive play on my ball lane. So of course, like, I could be pulling Herald here, right? Knowing that, but I could also just clear my camps, defend the play, and then eventually pull the grubs. Fight is happening here. I'm trying to get here in time because I can potentially clean up. But like, these guys are like kind of trolling. See Kasu here, get a quick little kill. Was able to chunk Jace pretty hard. He ends up dying. So, you know, we did a good super play. We reacted pretty well, I would say. Our black shield, and now we go pull the Herald. We run the Herald naturally. Our next item here should be Grudge. I did go CD boots though, so I gotta remember, like, I gotta buy some MR. Be careful to get when I get CC'd, or I swap my boots out later. So that's something you could do. Though CD boots was a tempo buy, so it wasn't the end of the world. But I gotta play careful, you know. When you're this ahead also, keep in mind in this type of games, if you do end up getting Autocon, you are very strong in this type of game. Like, if you get Autocon on Kha'Zix when you're already ahead, you're insta level 16 pretty much, and you have too much damage for the team to be able to do with you, the enemy team. So if you play the 15 to 20 minutes well where you get Autocon, you pretty much won't be down the game. So this is the beauty of Arvel, being able to get on top of them. I am dying though. Blows. Don't know if I could live there, but it's okay. Now, you know, I'm getting back on the map in 20 seconds. Let's see what I buy here. Looks like I'm buying Maw. No, I feel like you should always buy Last Whisper when you're playing Assassin Kha'Zix. A lot of time. The only time you're really allowed to buy the Thalia items is when they're very, like, pretty squishy. But I'd say their champs are very tanky, you know. Echo can buy, like, his Zion's third if he wants. You know, Rise has a lot of HP. I think the higher HP kind of champs they have, like the less squishy they are, I think better Last Whisper can be. It's because, you know, your base armor is, like, increasing throughout the game. But if they're, like, very squishy champions overall, like, just because, like, their armor increases throughout the game, like, lethality is really good. Like, Edge Knight is a very strong item in this game. Serpents is actually a very good item in this game. Echo W, Kai'Sa ult, Kai'Sa barrier, Rise, Seraphs. If Jace builds Eclipse, which I don't think he did, but maybe he has it. These are all great Serpent Fang value kind of abilities, items. Kai'Sa, my Talia is just randomly getting caught. You see how I just play for a chunk, and, like, yeah, I can potentially play for more, flash and everything, but I just want to play for the true prize, which is the dragon. You see him, insta flash out. Just saying about the bigger prize. A lot of the time I've seen people just play for the kills and just, like, you know, trade 1-for-1. But in this kind of game, or in general, when you get a lead like this, what's gonna win you the game is earning the objective. Oh my god, what did that guy just do? Getting the objective and, you know, slowly ending the game with just macro. So this is, like, kind of discipline you need to win on Kha'Zix. I would say being able to punish mistakes is the first thing you need to know how to do as champion. And after that, being able to have the discipline to not complete int 1-for-1, be too blood hungry, and just playing for good plays and objectives. Because this champion is very strong around objectives. When the enemy team doesn't know where you are, or when you have W evolve, you will have such presence in the fights. It's very hard for enemy champions to play. Here I'm pushing top because, remember, I cleared all the way up. CG on Kha'Zix kind of does nothing, so it's actually better just to push. I will get camps, and then, you know, if you're next to wave, you start pushing the wave. I probably couldn't have been here to clean up these kills, but, you know, I'm pushing a tier 2, which is pretty good. You know, I see this shit, but, like, you know, I'm hitting this shit no matter what. And now I'm, like, thinking about, okay, maybe I can get these kills. Q evolve diff. And we got another kill. We're pretty fed. We're 4k gold. Autocon's up too. Alright, recall. I want to play for Autocon while 2 people are dead, and my whole team is pretty much alive. Sucks, I could have had, if I farmed 1 camp, I probably could have bought full Edge Knight here. I do end up going Maw, because they do have a lot of magic damage. Even if Kai'Sa's going AD after his Kraken, like you can go PDIE, the champ still does a decent amount of magic damage, and then they have Echo and Rise, so it's pretty nice. Oh, Jace did not go Serpents. He went Serpent's Fang. Or, I mean, he didn't go Eclipse. I'm just pulling this right away. Guess people are dead. But it's like more to like bait them to come in. And I insta R out of there because I don't want to get like taunted or take free damage. But it's basically to start the fights. So something you guys can think about, you know, using your ult. Especially with R-Wolf, having 2-second stealth allows you to be able to play a bit more aggressive. And when you have a lot of XP, when you're pretty high level, you are pretty tanky naturally because you have a lot of HP. So you can do very aggressive plays like that. And now I'm level 16 with W Evolve, so now my utility is very high, my damage is good, and you know, I've hit pretty much God mode on the champion. And we're going to buy Maw. What am I doing? I think here, if I remember correctly. Okay, let's watch this. What am I doing right now? Just playing for a pick. Killed the Kai'Sa. Rammus is out of there. Oh, he's outie. Yeah, we're just denying camps. Like, so we have Soul coming up soon. And you know, enemy team's trying to like retake control. Don't let them take control if you can stay. And I know his Raptors are up, but it's better to base so I can play for a position on the map. But I guess here I'm just like covering my team, seeing if they do some stupid like play. Jace just wanted to die. And I played a recall. Kappa, they're still pushing. Oh, did we throw it here actually? And I remember correctly because this game went longer than it should have. I think we ended up dying. Oh my god. Come on, bro. Talia died. Oh yeah, the chain is about to happen. Okay. Killed the bro. And we all die. And that's how you lose the game. And someone wants to FF. Yeah. What do we say about that? Yeah, maybe we shouldn't jump in there. And maybe we should, you know, actually play for KDA. And have some discipline. This is how you throw games. Yeah, I was deciding what to build here. But, you should probably sell your CD boots here for Merc Treads. It's probably a good timer. You already have enough damage. So it's probably a good idea to do that. And, yeah. I mean, you can buy DD here too, actually. Loki, like, that sounds kind of OP here. But, it's probably better to buy Maw, sell boots for Merc Treads, and then, yeah. I do end up buying, actually. Oh, no. I didn't do it? Okay. Okay. No, oh, no. I did the Merc Tread thing. Okay, yeah, like I said. I buy Paw and Pinks, okay. Yeah, this is typical me. This is what I would do. Merc Treads are very OP this game. It's very dumb for me not to have them. You know, 1 CC just die. But now, like, I have Maw plus Merc Treads. I can't just get one-shots. Gotta make sure I don't get Kai'Sa W too, so when I do end up buffering my stealth, and what I mean by that is that Kha'Zix are, you're actually effectively tanky with your ult sometimes, basically meaning when you get taunted, you can press R. When you get like Leona ED, you can press R, you know, and stuff, which can bait the enemy team. You see, like, here, I didn't really buffer much, but against certain champions, some of their key abilities, if you press R, they can't like chain CC you pretty much. Like Leona E is the primary example. When Leona E's you and if you ult, she can't Q you afterwards, basically. And you can do that with a lot of other champions. You just ult while you get CC'd, and you can't take damage. And then you know you can either play offensive after that, or you just and you back off, and you already did like a good job. You end up killing their whole team there because I'm very tanky. And your next item here should, I mean, you can buy Death Stance, you can buy Shojin, you can buy GA. I think these are the 3 best items you can buy here. 6. Just anything that makes you tankier, or yeah, just anything that makes you tankier. Like GA effectively makes you tankier because like you respawn, you can like die, you would get out a free jail card, so that's really good. Here I'm just waiting here. I have nothing to base for, so I might as well stay on the map. This guy just walking by, having a little nonchalant walk. I do end up getting spotted though. Go back to my little bush. Trying to see if I can cheese. Had enough of this guy. Just go kill this guy real quick. It looks like he was dead the whole time, but I want to see if someone else would int into me. These guys are just doing something bots. I'm just playing the push. And yeah, that's it. The game's over. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know down in the comments below. And hope to see you guys in the next video coming in this month.